will be my shining hour, calm and happy and bright. Through it all your face will flower, through the darkness of the night. Like the lights on home before me, or an angel watching o'er me. This will be my shining hour, till I'm with you again. This will be my shining hour. Through it all your face will flower, like the lights of home before me, or an angel watching o'er me. Till I'm with you again. Ladies and gentlemen, may I welcome you to my show. And may I say how pleased I am tonight because we have the Andrews Sisters, Johnny Hartman, the Supremes, my good friend Jonathan Winters, and George Rhodes and the swingin'est band this side of Basie. Come with us, will you? Like the lights of home before me, I got a peacock watching o'er me. This will be my shining hour, till I'm with you again. Till I'm with you. My shining hour, till I'm with you again.
Welcome to the Sammy Davis Jr. Show, brought to you by the makers of El Producto, the cigar of natural mildness, and by Windex. Gets glass so clean it seems to disappear. Another work saver from Dracula. And by American Motors, and your friendly authorized giant killer, your American Motors Rambler dealer.
I'm Joseph Cotton. A riveter 300 feet in the air can't afford a headache. But what if you're a person who doesn't want headache tablets with a lot of drugs? Take Bufferin. More effective than aspirin without adding a lot of other drugs to your bloodstream. Simple aspirin tablets lose almost half their pure pain reliever before they ever get to work. Bufferin rushes almost twice as much of this pure pain reliever to your headache. Take Bufferin.
Welcome to the show. Welcome. I got to say how happy I am to be here on my show again. I can't get over all the weeks I was off. And to be working every week is a positive joy. Oh, I would also like to mention that you may have noticed, ladies and gentlemen, the last couple of weeks we have changed our studio setup quite a bit. As you saw in the opening number over there, there's two audience sections. The stage separates it. And over here we have a large production area. And in back of me is the band. And actually right in front of me is another two large audience sections. And NBC did this to make me feel more at home. Because my house is set up the same way, you see. No, actually, that's not true. In my home, the band is over there. And the kids have all of this area. Actually, it's kind of funny. But performers, I think the real reason why NBC did it, if I can say this, I'll say it. Who's going to stop me? I think the real reason why they did it was to make me feel closer to the audience, you see. I'm one of those performers that feel like I perform better if I'm closer to the audience. And I got a flash. I think if this don't work, next week I'll be sitting in the audience. That's what we like down front, good laughers. You know, it's kind of interesting to observe how different performers react to audiences. I don't necessarily mean stage performers, because I'm sure that most of you nice folks at one time or another have had to appear before an audience, either at a PTA meeting or a dinner, where you've been called upon to say a few words. And, well, we all react differently. But there are some types that I'm sure that we're all familiar with, right? My good friend Jonathan Winters has collected quite a few of these types. And Well, for example, there's the shy, nervous type. He's afraid to look at the audience. So he spends a lot of time fiddling with anything that happens to be in front of him, especially the microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Jonathan Winters as the bashful fumbler.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I get this thing. Hello, Fred. Hello, Dad. I just get this at the right height. Last year I had a problem with the mic. There it is. It's all set now. I'll get right into my speech. I want to thank you, Dr. Dave, and Alfred, and Tom, and all the wonderful people out there for this, giving me this opportunity to my sister's glasses. I told you so. I'll just hello. If I'm talking too close to it or too far away, I'm fading it all now. I see. All right. Here are some notes I just made about last year's meeting, and I want to thank you first off right away for the award given to me this evening. It was probably one of the biggest things in my life. I tell you, no kidding. I just hello. But it was a real thrill, wonderful thrill to receive this. And there are just a few things with regard to my speech that I thought I'd make if I could just see it. I know you're out there. I know that. It's just, whew, I'm going to sit down. I'm not prepared for it.
Actually, quite the opposite of the thanker is our next example. He is usually found at a fundraising dinner. He knows that he must inspire his workers to go out and campaign, especially if the funds are for him. So he is determined to whip them into a frenzy. So here is the frenzy whipper.
I guess you all know me by now. Dr. Melvin Gohard, who came only a year ago to this tent tabernacle, and you people, there are only 16 of you, asking me, where do we go? And I told you where to go. Now, today, in this month of March 1965, we have over 3,218 and 2 kids right in front of me. Thanks to you, friends, we have a bigger tent. Last year on our retreat, myself and Mrs. Gohard, Margaret, a wonderful woman, you sent us to Druids Park, which is a nothing place. The man who built this tabernacle and put it together, it's a thankless place to send us. Just a bunch of sticks, a tired picnic table, and 2 kids eating peanut butter is far from fun. This year we want to take a round-the-world trip. And we don't want pennies. We don't want nickels or dimes. We want 5 cool dollars. Put those in an envelope now, hold on to your radios and television sets, and we can take our swinging trip around the world. Thank you, friends.
Mr. Jonathan Winters, ladies and gentlemen.